angels up in the clouds are jealous, know what we found.
Humiliated is bride by dropping her into the pool while they were taking pictures. Like he pushed her, he dumped her inside the pool like that, forcefully, like pushed her. Let me show you the video.
The angels up in the clouds are jealous, know what we found.
You cannot tell me this was planned because it looks like it was not planned. Because immediately he dropped her into the pool, she looked one kind and he also jumped into the pool. But why can't you jump into the pool first? Or let your wife push you into the pool and just push you why you don't know and see how it feels. Because sometimes I used to wonder, like, I thought wedding ceremony was supposed to be a happy time for the couple. But why is it that when these people are getting married these days, they always want to do things for other people approval, want to play pranks or crack jokes so that everybody's going to laugh? Do you even think about your wife's health or her life? Do you know how dangerous it is for you to just throw her into the pool like that with a gown? Like, that is dangerous. Aside from the fact that she took her time to dress up and you guys are still taking pictures. So for you guys to be taking pictures, it shows that probably the ceremony is just starting. So you're just starting the ceremony and she's just taking pictures and you already dump her into the pool. She as much as she has taken all the pictures that she want to take for our wedding shoot, you already dump her into the pool. You guys, what's your take on this video? Let's have conversation down in the comment section respectfully. I have interesting reaction to share with you. Let's watch these reaction videos together, then we'll come back and discuss.
Did you guys see that video of that man throwing his wife in the water at their wedding? Let me tell you something. Instant divorce. No, the papers, I'd be like, don't even send the papers to the people. Don't even send the papers in, because what? And people are talking about like the hair, the makeup, and all the things, right? Which are very important.
Yeah.
Because women, if you've ever been in a wedding or if you have been married, you know how long that prep takes, right? But my thing was safety. Remember a few years ago, it might have been a long time ago now, time perception is crazy, but remember when that bride and that groom were doing a photo shoot on the beach and the water swept the bride and she died because the weight of the dress and the weight of the water carried her under and drowned her?
Yeah.
She could have drowned. That woman could have drowned because you wanted to get some laughs and some a hee at her expense. Like, and then he said, do you trust me? That is supposed to be your person, your man, your mate, your protector, your provider, your covering. And he says, do you trust me? And then proceeds to drop her in the water. No, I can never trust you again. And she already looked a little nervous when he was holding her over the water. But to then actually drop her in the water, that could have been detrimental.
Yeah.
Like, and then he jumped in afterwards, but no, buddy, it's too late. It wasn't like it was the end of the night and they were like, oh, let's just do this for the people. No, you could tell that was like mid party, mid reception, or the beginning of the reception. Ain't no way. I would be like, if we lived together, I'd be like, mama, I'm home. Because what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't understand why this keeps happening and why men think this is okay. I just watched a video of a woman and her husband It's their wedding reception, and this lady has on an exquisite wedding gown in like an ivory satin. Oh, she is just stunning. And so the husband, they're taking photos. Well, there's a pool behind their venue, in the venue. And so he leans her over in this really dramatic pose, like he's going to, kiss her as he's leaning her over. And then he drops her into the pool and starts laughing. And all the guys are just clapping and cheering like he's done something great. What is this? What kind of mentality, what lack of character and integrity tells you that it is okay to drop your bride into the pool, ruining her gown, hair, makeup? Her whole evening is ruined. And then later on, he comes and jumps in the pool. Let me tell you something. There is nothing funny about this. And I am telling you, my mindset is, we're done. Do you hear me? I will go the rest of my life alone than deal with a person who thinks so little of me that you would embarrass and humiliate me like this and laugh and think this is funny in the midst of our people. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't do it. Y'all, do y'all think this is okay? Comment.
3, 2, 1. Go. Come on, cigarette.
Every wedding season's videos like this flood our timeline and our FYP, all of men deciding that this is the day that they want to be funny. This is the time that they want to pull the prank. This is the time they want to make their guy friends in the audience laugh, whether it's with their vows, whether it's wrestling her down and smash cake in her face, and now whether it's letting her fall into the pool, ruining her hair, her makeup, and everything she did to prepare for that day. Two things men like this don't consider, and that's time and place. You can play like this on the honeymoon, when the stakes aren't high, when hundreds of thousands of dollars hasn't been spent on the gown and the makeup and the hair, when money hasn't been poured into, when the photos matter the most. This isn't the time to be playing around. Unless she said it's the last photo of the day, let's just have fun, and she was in on it, that's one thing. But she didn't look in on it to me. And in my opinion, a joke or a prank is only funny if everybody laughs. Shame on the people laughing in the audience. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he asked her to trust him before doing this. So now you put the trust of your new wife in jeopardy because you wanted a couple of cheap laughs at a wedding.
Some men aren't lonely enough. I say this because sometimes I fall down rabbit holes of stuff. So I saw a video of a guy dropping his new bride into a pool, and people are like, when you see stuff like that, and people are like, oh, don't judge, maybe that's their relationship and whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. If that's something that they had planned themselves and whatever, that's your relationship. If that's something you want to do. I myself could never. And I know it's like, well, that's you. You're right. That absolutely is me. I cannot imagine on my wedding day paying thousands of dollars for my dress, paying hundreds of dollars for makeup, because wedding makeup is expensive. Hundreds of dollars for my makeup, paying hundreds of dollars for my hair, and then everything else that goes into looking good for day, having like a spa day or whatever to make sure that your skin is nice, no blemishes, no nothing like that, getting your nails done, getting your, getting waxed or, whatever, like a whole body treatment thing to look really nice fucking wedding day, because you're gonna have pictures, you're gonna have whatever. I would have to have like cosmetic surgery on my eyes so I don't have the like purple black things on my face for the rest of my goddamn life, right? Whatever. So it would be whatever it is. You drop me in the fucking pool in my wedding dress? I think the fuck not, sir. And not only that, not only is it like the money concern, because like you've now wasted all of that, because you do that before we have done anything else. Like this is like probably before we finish taking pictures. It's obviously before they've done any of their other things, like had their first dance or done any of the other stuff, because even if it's at the end of the night, who's paying for that dry cleaning bill now for that wedding dress? And And you're still like, now my hair is ruined. Even if it is the end of the night, my hair is still ruined. Like, what if I still wanted to like do something with that, take a couple of selfies or something, like, you know, whatever. Like, no, no, absolutely the fuck not. But like, I'm not, no. And also, wedding dresses are heavy as you drop me in the pool, I could drown. Like, I could drown. Like, because it could just pull me the fuck under. Those dresses are heavy enough without adding water to it. You could literally drown someone like that. Yeah. And it's like, oh, you're taking it too seriously. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to laugh like everybody else did? Because that's something I just won't be doing. I just won't be laughing at that. And that's the funniest thing that's not funny about the whole situation is when guys do this kind of stuff, like drop their new fucking brides in pools, they're not looking to their bride to be like, oh, honey, this is the relationship we have. Wasn't that funny? Like, I dropped you in the pool. They immediately turn and look to see what the reaction is of everybody else. Oh, what do my friends think of this? Oh, what do, what does everybody else think of this? Not, what does the person I just dropped in the fucking pool think of this? The person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with, how does she feel about this? No, let me see what my friends think of this. Listen, your friends are important. They're not more important than your bride on your wedding day, all right? There's a time and a place for your friends. That is not it. Because I'm not saying that once you get married, your friends take a back seat. They certainly don't. Your friends have been your friends, maybe before you even knew this person. But on your wedding day, they can take a sidestep. It's not about them. It's just not. It's not about them. It's not about your girlfriends. It's not about your guy friends. It's about the two of you coming together on your wedding day. It's about the two of you. It's supposed to be the two of you now celebrating your love together forever. It's about the two of you. Why the fuck are you dropping me in a pool to impress your friends? And that's the problem too, is that you don't like take us hand in hand and jump into the pool together. This was an act of humiliating me, dropping me in the pool for your enjoyment and your friends' entertainment. No. No. Fucking no. Absolutely the fuck not. I reject this. And that is why I say men are not lonely enough. Because, you get these good women who stay with you despite this bullshit. I'm like, listen, I'm not doing it. And I'm not doing it, which is why I am alone. And it's like, oh, your standards are too high. You're good goddamn right, they're fucking high. I would rather be alone than be with a guy who's going to drop me in a pool on our wedding day. Then who looks at me, disrespects everything that I want, disregards everything that I want, and just does whatever he wants. It's supposed to be about us, not about you. This is not about you. Shocking how that works. Well, it's his wedding day too. Okay, then you jump in the pool. I'll stand back here. You want to look a fool in front of your friends, then you jump in the pool. You can make yourself the butt of the joke. You jump in the pool, and then I'll stand back here. I'm still going to be mad about it because I'm going to be like, you jumped in the pool? But it's going to be easier for you to get dried off than it's going to be for me to get dried off. Because you're probably wearing less product than I am. So, but I'm still going to be mad if you jump in the pool. But again, that's something we can fucking discuss. Because I'm going to be mad. I'm like, you jumped in the pool for why? We haven't finished our fucking shit. I'm like, your suit is now ruined. What if I wasn't done taking pictures? I'm like, what the hell? Listen, you know I'm a goddamn shutterbug. I wasn't done. My camera is still in the room. My phone is in the room. We have professional pictures being taken. My phone is in the room. Listen, you didn't want me on TikTok. The phone's in the room. I don't have my phone. Like, our guests are here. Like, I don't have my phone. It's upstairs. You keep your fucking suit on. Why is it wet now? So I'm like, but that's a different story, though. That's a different conversation. And then you pushing your bride in the fucking pool or dropping her in the pool, which is worse. Because she trusted you to hold her, and then you dropped her. No. I don't think these pranks on someone's wedding day are funny. Whether it's to your bride, to your sister, to your daughter, to your cousin, to your daughter-in-law, or like to your son-in-law, to your son, to your brother, to your whoever. Don't prank the bride. Don't prank the groom. Don't prank the fucking wedding couple. Don't do pranks at a wedding. It's not the time and it's not the place. Now, if the bride and groom want to play a prank on the guests, like I've seen a couple of them that are kind of like fun, where it's like, they'll announce a baby is coming or something. So they'll have like a fun surprise to show their guests, like, oh, hey, guess what? We're having a baby. That's like a fun little prank that they're showing. Like, hey, not only is this, it's a 2-for-1 deal, you guys. We're also having a baby. That's kind of a prank. Like, oh, y'all are pregnant too? Cool. Big party for it. Awesome. I noticed you weren't drinking. Knew it. But like, this is like like that's something the bride and groom can do though. They get to make that decision as to who gets pranked on their wedding day. You don't get to make that choice. It's not your wedding. And then you don't get to make that choice for the other person of the two of you also. And again, if you're like, well, they made that choice as a couple. All right, fine. It's your wedding if you guys want to do that. But I think that stuff like that is disrespectful. Again, if you want to do it, that's your decision. Yeah. But I think that stuff like that is just steeped in disrespect and just I don't know. It just is, because it's keeping someone down in the relationship. It's establishing dominance. Like, you don't see each other as equal partners. It's like, I have to humiliate you because, my God, this whole day has been about romance and flowers and lovey-dovey bullshit. Better stop that. Better show a fucking man by dropping you in a pool. Guys, am I cool again? I dropped her in a pool. I have your approval, right? Love your wife. Guys, is it gay to love your wife? Apparently so. Might as well drop her in the pool. I don't understand. I just don't understand. This is why you're not lonely enough. You can get lonelier, I guess. Because, I don't know, if you can't go, you can't even make it to the fucking marriage fucking bed without pranking your wife, you don't deserve to get there. Okay. You don't deserve it. And you wouldn't get there that night with me. You wouldn't get there with me ever again, though, honestly, to be fair.
For me, I feel like this is great humiliation. And if you notice, when these men are actually doing these things, when they start, playing that prank on their wives, they usually look at their friends or the family or the audience, or they usually look at, especially their friends, their guys, and and get that validation from them, and they're like happy that, oh yeah, you did it, you're the man, you did it. The thing is, most of the time we used to say that these men marry women they don't even like. So why can't you just pretend, at least on your wedding day? You cannot even pretend that you don't like your wife on your wedding day. You're already showing it. And things that the brides don't even say anything. Most of the time they will laugh. There was one I saw, the bride, they were supposed to feed each other cake or something. So wanted to feed her cake, and it was just trying to, and she was already getting pissed off because her smile was already getting fake. You know when you're smiling and your smile is already like, you should see. Like, it's not, but him is just looking at his friend like, like, what is going on with this man? Like, and at the end of the day, they still give each other cake or something, and they still. But my own is that why do you have to humiliate your wife, your new wife, your bride, the bride? Why do you have to humiliate her in front of your friends, just for people to know that you're the man, just for your ego, to boost your ego? Why do you have to do that? Do you need to do that? You don't need to do that. If you don't like her, why are you getting married to her? Why do you want to show the whole world that you don't like her? Anything could have happened in that pool. That was a dangerous act. So even if both of you planned it together, why is it that is the man that will just push you inside the water like that? Why are you not the one that will push him? Since all these videos that usually go viral on weddings, I have never seen the woman done something very terrible that was okay. The woman was one that planned it with her friends and did something horrible to the groom. The only one I've seen that was that was very annoying was the bride was opening her panties for everybody, but she was one humiliating herself. She didn't humiliate her groom. The thing is, you will never see the bride doing something very dangerous to her groom. You will never see it. It is always the man. There was another one about the pool as well. The man and the wife, husband and wife, they were walking by the pool, you know, that tail side, they were walking down, they were taking pictures and all of that. It just pushed her inside. I started laughing. When you're cracking a joke and the other person doesn't find it funny, it's no longer a joke. And you should be able to see their reaction, especially when you think like you're actually gonna make a joke, and you should be able to say, oh, this person didn't find this funny. Oh my god, let me apologize or let me do something. And some of the time, these women are like, no, no, don't do it. Don't smash the cake on my face. Don't smash the cake on my face. They smash it on you and they laugh. How is that a prank? How is that a joke? How does that show? Do you think people are going to respect your wife or respect you as a person for doing that? How does that make you feel when you go back later and show your children your wedding day picture and be like, I see the way I pushed your mom in the pool? How does that show love? Or maybe it's just me. Me and many other people that are taking it too deep. Maybe it's not that deep. It's just an act of play. Maybe we don't play too much, okay? Because some people say like, oh, you're just playing. Some of you don't know how to play. That is how to show that you're playing and all of that. Maybe. But I see that as a very dangerous, especially just jumping into the pool at night. Because if you're taking pictures in my own hand, I feel like you just want to start the ceremony because you're supposed to take pictures before the ceremony. So before the ceremony even starts, you already dumped me into the pool. So what should I do? What should I should wear another clothes, my makeup and everything, my hair, everything. What if I was with something that cannot enter water and that was it? So even though both of you planned it, why was it not you that pushed your man into the pool? Why was it the one that just pushed you like that? Why you guys are trying to take a very cute pictures? A lot of questions, you guys. What's your take on this video? Let's have conversation down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, to get married, David. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.